It's been exciting to see that over the last 5 years, we've shifted from these small pilot projects in Kafja Rremes to 5 programme areas. And I'm delighted that this video is going to focus on 2 things that have been central to us all the way through that journey. Our skills programme, looking at education, and our Connect programme that is very much about breaking down the barriers to inclusion.
To build a flourishing, knowledgeable and skilled community where people of all ages can build new skills, are afforded opportunities that can lead to training and employment. Back in 2017, Tek Ura was invited into a state school to provide English lessons for children who wouldn't otherwise gain the skills they needed for academic study. From the outset, we've explored and pioneering ways of supporting younger families and single parents who often exist on the very edges of our community and struggle to stay in mainstream schooling. Projects like Stay and Play and Parenting have been started, helping children to learn through play, whilst giving an opportunity for parents to share ideas and support each other. Today, we continue to offer free English tuition and holistic support to children from families in financial poverty, meaning that instead of begging and spending their time in rubbish bins, they receive a chance to gain and learn skills for life.
My hands, my knees, my nose.
I am very privileged to be part of skills programs and see the difference it is making on people's life. I really like to talk with people, so when I talk with kids and adults, with some of them, I can really see that they have started to identify their potential and work toward better lives, even if this means small steps in an everyday life.
In 2020, COVID presented a huge challenge for families and education. Children's schooling reverted to online, and with many families not having access to digital devices or the internet, they risk children effectively being excluded from school. I'm going to tell you a little story about Ilona. Ilona is 9, from Romani heritage, and at Tek Ura we supported her to enrol in school for the first time in 2019. However, due to COVID, school's now only 2 hours a day, and Ilona has masses of homework she's expected to complete at home. Ilona's mum and dad are illiterate. She's the eldest child of 8, and our home doesn't have a space she can do her homework. So at Tek Ura, we set up a homework club to support children just like Ilona. She acts as a safe, supported, supervised space and is no longer falling behind in her classes.
For Homework Club, we have started this program this year, but I am very happy to see that it's a very needed service in this area. Children are getting better grades in school. They are starting to learn how to use a computer when they are needed and asked for from school. And to be honest, their smiley face when they come in means a lot to me.
Hi, Miki.
Hi, Rremes. How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. So it is quite important, even when we apply in work, English knowledge, academic, written and spoken one, it's very, it's like a requirement.
Knees and toes, knees and toes. Knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and ears and nose.
This is impacting people in a personal level. We are always meeting people that are more confident in their skills. For adult literacy, adults that know how to write and read, or even tell the time, for example, or people that are searching for jobs and are already in some workplaces. And on the other hand, in a community level, because all these people are part of a community and make a community better. So a story that comes to my mind when I think about how skills program has impacted someone's life is a girl. Now she is 10 years old, I can say, but we have met her 2 years ago, and she has started to learn English with us before even learning English in school at all. So in the beginning she wasn't confident even to say a word, or even if she was like thinking, oh, am I saying it wrong or no? So she wasn't that confident. But after 2 years now, I just realized in one of our classes that she was even leading one of the groups, saying the alphabet or even translating words. And I'm very happy that I can witness this. Now she has started English at school, and she already has a great vocabulary, has a great support from what she has learned here.
Oh, I heard that his love is running over. Heard that his love.
I think one of the big things that's happened over the last 5 years has been the sense of the community growing together, to getting to know each other. I remember not so long ago speaking to a man in a forum that we're doing. He's saying, 5 years ago we didn't really know each other, and that's all changed. We don't just know each other, we spend time together, we enjoy being a community together, and that's been a real achievement.
We have made it possible for people with different culture and belief to be able to work, meet and get along with each other.
Since 2020, the pandemic has really driven home what it means for all of us to be without real connection with other people. The importance of connecting remains part of Tek Ura's DNA, where people of all ages are not left on the edges but are authentically participating in community. For 5 years we've been assertively bringing people together, many of whom might not otherwise share the time of day. This includes children, our Ambassadors with Trainers youth group. It's been so encouraging to witness children of different backgrounds forming friendships, forming teams, supporting one another in school and in the neighbourhood.
Every week, these children bring a new friend, and this is because they share what they are doing together. The older children help the youngest one. We run as a team, we have fun as a team.
Our older persons social group and carer support groups bring people together and share challenges, enabling them to help one another and strengthen their informal networks. Rather than just attending activities that are put on by Tek Ura, local people have become more and more invested in what we're doing, becoming more responsible for the centre, and it's becoming ours rather than Tek Ura's.
I have seen seniors feel more happy, they enjoy the time they spend here, and they have collaborated and connected with each other, even though they come from different backgrounds.
We have broken down some of the barriers that keep people apart from each other.
And one of the reasons for a greater sense of connection over the last 5 years, as well as the programmes and the investment in people on a day-to-day basis, is if there's one activity throughout the year that we can look back on and say that made a difference, that's probably the annual camp that we've done, where we've gone away for a couple of days. Most people don't have a holiday, they don't have a retreat, and this time is quality time together, where people get to know each other on a deeper level, where barriers are broken down and where real relationships have been formed. And it's been such a highlight of the year. Too many highlights from camp over the years to mention all of them, but I want to mention two particularly. The first one is going last year and taking loads of people to the beach, some of whom have never been to the beach, which is just 40 minutes away. And one woman said to us, "Wow, this is just amazing. It's the first time she'd ever experienced the sea, and she didn't realise that it was salty." And she was just so excited, and I think that memory will stick with me forever. The other one for me is a mass Zumba experience involving a whole range of different people in the community, people with disabilities, older people, younger people, all doing this Zumba together in unison, and it really was a beautiful thing to observe. So we're not the finished article by a long way here in Kafja Rremes. There's still a long way to go, but we have become more cohesive and we have become more of a place of healing and able to support people on the edge of society. But there's no doubt there are still challenges ahead. There are child marriages, there are immense poverty, there are people that are on the move, that are asylum seekers. But we are hopeful that as we move forward over into the next chapter, we are in a better place to be that kind of flourishing community.